Welcome again to Team Daikon Project Level. My name is Michael Altman, and this is my level. I hope you like it. As a scrapper, you interact with the car, pressing it to slide into the water, creating a path to the other side. You jump across the cars, and you get to the other side, avoiding the toxic water. As a scrapper, you must grab the broken tile and smash it through the window, getting access to the building. As you can see, the windows are quite hard, so you have to break through them pretty often to get them. Again, you must smash through this window and allow access to the next room. Picking up a scrap metal along the way, and you must move the crate to uncover the door to proceed to the next room. You press E to open the door into the next room, find a scrap metal along the way, and then grab the door once again, entering the broken cubicle area, which there are a lot of objects in, and quite a few scrap metals, as I might add. Looking through to find some more scrap metal. And there's one more. Finding a locked door, and then going back to the broken window under the broken cubicle. You must crawl through the opening and use a crate of some kind to break through the window and gain entrance to the next room. Looks like I'm having a little bit of trouble here. And we're trying. Window does not want to break. Yeah. Seems to want to take its sweet time. Still having a little bit of trouble with this window. Definitely gonna have to fix this. Still working on it. There's breakthrough. Somehow Mr. Crate Guy. Looks like we finally got through a crawl through and make it through the opening. Ah, there we go. Into the table room, as I call it. You must use the table to smash through the window to get to the elevators in the next room. Using that table to break through takes several tries, as these windows are insanely hard to break, and then pick up a scrap metal along the way to the elevator and into a secret broken door room with a whole bunch of scrap metals. You pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pieces of scrap metal in that room, and then make your way to the elevator. Press E to interact with the elevator, making your way to the second floor, allowing yourself access to the next room. And breaking through another broken door, you make yourself into a storage crate area where you jump on top of the crates and get on all the scrap metals on the racks, and then you would make your way to the next part of the rack area and move these crates and break through the windows, hopefully making it up to the top, and then breaking through the window. My bad. Whoop, a little mishap there. Seems that there we go. Let's try again here. Picking up the crate and then bringing it over carefully this time, and then shooting it through the window. There we go, and jumping through into the next room, and then we're gonna uncover these to find a secret room. It looks like, oh, scrap metal and a locked door. It looks like. Darn. Let's keep looking here. Oh, there's a broken hidden wall here. Let's go ahead and try to ram our way through there and find a hoard of a scrap metal catch. There we go. And back through the broken door room since we can't find a way through there. Oh, there's more scrap metal. Oh, and a ventilation shaft, it looks like. Let's make it to our way through the ventilation shaft. And crouch in order to get to the next room. Keep going, pick up scrap metal along the way, yay. Keep going, crouching. And then I must crouch and jump through the debris To get to the breaking wall, which I can smash through to reach the next area, I am going to use my body for this one. Collect all the scrap metal first, of course, and then here we go. And boom, 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 jumping, jumping, and there we go. And a big sword box area again. Pick up a couple scrap metals along the way, and then I think we're going to go ahead and head up to the elevator, interacting it with E to bring it up to the 3rd floor, allowing access to the next room. And this is where we have the toxic pond water through the broken roof because it's broken roof. Break through the door, grab another, grab a table, break through the door, grab some more scrap metal. I must jump across the debris, absorbing damaging liquid in order to get to the other side. Whoop, hit the water there. And safely made it. Grab some scrap metal. Looks like I might have to go back for a table though, I totally forgot about that. But we need a table to go with us so that we can break the window that's over there. There we go. And there we go. Use that window or that table to break the window through. There we go. Almost through. Windows are impossible. And then we leap down on top of the air mattress, keeping them from falling to certain death. And since Jason is at work, I'm going to go ahead and narrate his level for him. This is Jason Trinidad's level. And we will start by jumping over debris and then crawling under a blockage, collecting a scrap metal, hit another checkpoint, and then there is a hidden wall right there with another scrap metal. And we're going to go to try to get back through the wall. It looks like we're having a little trouble here. And then make our way to the sewer, see if we can't find anything in the sewer. Looks like there is a little bit of nothing, so let's head back through, go look in other areas, keep moving forward. And there we go, we got a room there that's not blocked, that's weird. Crawl through and get some scrap right there. Jump through, nothing seems over there. I bet there's something back there. Let's just keep looking. Going to the next part. This is actually an interesting terrain, secretive area. I really like Jason's terrain. Keep moving along, keep moving along. We have a terrain maze, it looks like here. There's a scrap metal. And reach another checkpoint. Jump over the terrain here. And make it to the next part. Let's see here. Oh, just found something good there. And then make it to the platform, reach another checkpoint, hit each platform to avoid the damaging water. Make it, and then make it to the next platform, and we are safe.
My name is Josh Neeson. This is my level. So this is a bank that you come across. You cross the bridge over a stream. First thing you walk in, you see the vault door that is unopened. Come to the first table, you get a book. You go to the controller, and we don't have the code, so we can't press the correct key to open the vault door. Come around the back side, you see a breakable wall you can run through, and then a hole in the wall you can crawl under to pick up another book. Crawl back out. And then you come around the side, and there's a supposedly dead end. You run to the back, pick up another book. But you can make a makeshift staircase with the blocks, reach up and pull the staircase down to advance to the second level. And at the top of this level, you are greeted with a piece of gear. You come across the top, jump the gap, remove the box out of the way, and you are rewarded with some cash. Come back, jump across, and then you're greeted with a larger gap that you have to use this plank of wood for to make yourself a little bridge across. Once you get across this bridge, you have the first broken pipe that is spewing fire out of. You come across and with a little reward of a gear. Jump the little gap, come across the edge, and another broken pipe. You jump around, pick up another scrapper journal. Under the stairs, there's a health kit. So you go up the platform. The last broken pipe you crawl under. You go into the scrapper's room, pick up another journal. And once you leave the area, you come around this side, pick up the final scrapper journal. So you have the key. Drop down and you see it's K. In the real version, there will be a script for it. But you open the vault door, and you're greeted with all sorts of treasures. Come around this side, and you can close the vault from the inside. And once you run through this area, you can see the vault door is closed. You jump up top, get some more cash, get another gear, and you run and exit the area. And that is completing my area.
Hi, this is Trevor ONeill and this is my level. You will enter the complex through this front door here. Press this console and it will open this door for you. This area outside is explorable. There are collectibles there. Within this room, this is the entrance hall. All of this area has collectibles scattered throughout. There's a ventilation shaft at the top left right there that you can climb through. There are even more collectibles through there. Moving on to the next area of floor 1. There are these lifts, liftable by these consoles. Interacting with these consoles will move these lifts to floor 2 and create a walkable path along the floor in floor 2. Over here is more collectibles. Most, if not all, of the boxes in this room are interactable with Gravenol. The cars are not, though they're solid, so you can move across them. And obviously the lifts are solid, so you can move across them on floor 2. Moving up to floor 2. Right now we have platforms in place. The lifts are not lifting. So you will cross the platforms over to the next area of floor 2, which over there are some more collectibles. Go ahead and grab these. Moving on to the next area in floor 2. You must get to the other side of these boxes. You can either go from the side that you just saw there, or you can crawl under or stack these boxes to get to the other side. You then must cross these rafters. If you fall from the rafters, you will die. Moving over here to grab some collectibles. Now moving on to floor 3, you must move through this maze. So we shall run through the maze and find ourselves at the next stairwell. These boxes are interactable, but they serve no purpose other than decoration. Grab this collectible here. And over here, all of these boxes are interactable, and you must go over to the safe. You can either pop off the door or slide the door or throw a box at the door to break through it. You also now must escape through this wall here. This wall is completely breakable. You can either run through it or you can throw a box through it. And you escape the complex through this back window here, and you move on to the next area.
Hello, my name is Thomas Hall, and welcome to my level. The starting area for my level is more of an introduction area to get the player used to jumping and crouching. The player here has their first interaction with physics objects, although they can choose to bypass if they so wish. The player is able to push that door there, or as the player has done here, crouch under it. On the right was the indicator for checkpoints, the old samovar. And the second collectible available to the player can be found under the debris that's in plain sight. The player can choose to go left, where on the right they will encounter the first turret. It's destroyed by throwing a physics object at it, as the players demonstrated there. They can then pick up these blue collectibles, the focus crystals, which they will be able to use to repair the machine on the left here. They need 5 in order to do so. The player can access the storeroom by moving the door there. It's another checkpoint. The player is now introduced to the waste setups and the more advanced turret setup, where if the player tries to cross here without destroying the turret, they will take an extreme amount of damage and would most likely not be able to get across. I have not been able to do so far. On the right there, the player is introduced to toxic waste. The player here is doing it out of order, where they will learn that toxic waste will damage the player if they stay in it for too long. On the right you can see the several collectibles placed on shelves, and the player is able to take time to stack the crates in order to collect those collectibles. Once the player gets all 5 focus crystals, they can activate the lift, which will take them down to the area which has the microfusion and the advanced turret setup. The player is unable to cross, or can cross, but with great difficulty, if they want to quickly bypass the turrets. See here, the distance is much longer than the previous turret, so the player will have to run and throw the collectible at the same time in order to destroy the turrets. There are also planks available to cross the gaps if the player does not want to jump. The player can now collect the microfusion power cell, which allows them to access the final elevator in the level. They will now progress to the next player's level.
Hello, my name is Josh Neeson, and I'm recording for Jerry Wisdom due to technical difficulties. So run through the left, you pick up some scrap, and then you come to the main entrance of the area, the front door. So you run to the door and you're greeted with some particle effects, which are fire. So you come around the side, you can pick up some cash. Come around the back side of this area, you pick up a water bucket used to remove the flames from the area, and didn't have much health, so died and restarted. So you come in the side, you turn left, jump in the side, and you can pick up the second water bucket, and you can remove all the fire. So from here, you go up the stairs and around the next area, and you come around here to use this block to jump up this area. You turn right, pick up a water bucket, so you can disperse this last flame. Come around the corner, you jump over those blocks to progress. Turn right again, greeted with more particle effects. And in between these two garbage cans, there's some water bucket you can remove this fire with. And in here, you have some gerts with some cash. The player's going to take some damage, and then you have a piece of the zip line the player needs. You come down the bottom, you use the ladder to go up to the next area. You jump down, and you can explore this area a little bit. It's a nice little grassy area. Pick up some more cash. Come through here, jump on this dumpster, and then you start the elevation. And you just keep climbing up these. Miss the jump, but that's alright. The player doesn't take any fall damage, so you're fine. So the player keeps climbing up these makeshift stairs, platforms, until he gets to the top of the roof. Has to duck under that one because it's too low. And you greet it to another ladder that teleports you to the top. You turn left, jumping on this pipe to cross this dangerous area. You come up to another piece of fire. That does damage to you. And you jump on the tires to jump across, but the player missed the jump, so that's fine. You come down here and you take a little damage from the particles. And the player must have missed a checkpoint, so he teleports back a little further than he expected. Which is still fine. So the player keeps coming around through some obstacles he's already seen before. So he's kind of sprinting through them. Jump over the dumpsters up to the next ladder. Coming around the side, he's not going to pay attention to that grassy area. Just going to keep booking to the front. So again, he's climbing this stairs, or this makeshift ramps. He falls, so he decides to explore this back area. There's not much to it. There could potentially be some stuff back there. Again, the player climbs the ramp again, makes the jump across, and continues up. Up to the last ladder, to the pipe. Climbs over the top, makes the jump over the flames, on top of these. Oh, and falls down again. So then the player just keeps making the trek. Comes around, comes to this top ladder. Jumps across, again jumps over the flames. Up here. And that was an interesting bug that we came across. Not necessarily a bug, just a rigid body or something that wasn't quite fleshed. So then the player makes a shorter jump to come across. Gets across here, runs up. Makes the jump. Comes to here. Comes to the zip line. The player zip lines across, and the player makes a beeline for the exit. He jumps down to the grassy knoll. This grassy area means freedom, so the level is over.